It's finally time to mount my new Surgetank. As you can see here, you have a bolted flange on the bottom. We water jet a well done piece for the trunk. This is made of stainless steel, same measurements as the bottom half here, as you can see. So now it's time to weld some nuts to it, and then they're gonna weld it into the car and hopefully get it mounted pretty fast. So let's get some nuts on here and it's time to mount the tank. As you can see, we welded on some nuts here, so it's we don't have to have a bolt and washer and stuff. The tank is supposed to sit something like this, and therefore we have to modify it and make it a bit flat here to be able to fit against here, and it will sit something like this. And I weld here and along here, and that will be pretty strong and also lightweight. So yeah, let's go and get welding. Just got back from Specialsvar. He's helped me to modify the Tenachi Motorsport flywheel. The reason we're modifying it is to get this back plate onto the flywheel. This is the one that has 3 different step downs for the pressure plate. As you can see here, he has put it in the lathe and taken this down 6 millimeters to fit this. As you can see here, it's a perfect fit. And now we just have to drill the holes to keep it in place, and also put some threads in so we can bolt this pressure plating. It's gonna sit something like this. So we also took off about 1.8 kilos of the flywheel, so the total weight should be around 13.5 kilos. Maybe a little bit heavier than I wanted. I wanted about 12, but I think this will be a good setup anyway, so excited to try it out. At the same time, he helped me to modify this. This is the part for the Tex Racing gearbox. This is the input shaft to the gearbox, and this is our custom holder for the push-out bearing. So it's made to fit over like this, and then we have had these 4 threads to fit the gearbox, and down there, and down like that, down like that, and together like this. This means the bearing fits over it. You see here, now it's a bit loose because, so this is how we use it. This makes the bearing being able to move around a bit, and also slide front and back like this on them. I've seen a lot of people bolting this in. This is kind of the way it should be done. Of course, that's my opinion, but everybody's entitled to their own. This helps the bearing not to get stuck or push on the pressure plate sideways because it gets stuck on the bolts. We've been running this for 2 years now. The only thing we changed now was the offset and make it a bit thinner because the clutch is coming a bit further out. So this is just a control pin that the bearing slides on, and this is the same thread as the gearbox. So pretty easy fix, but it makes a big difference when it comes to in the long run. So that's it.